Hello and welcome back to a different sort of video today. Today I'm going to discuss my ideas or what I want in the next farming simulator, which is Farming Simulator 19, which is for the PC and console. It comes out every 2 years for the PC and console. Every odd number farm simulator comes out for the console and PC, and every even number one, like 14, 16 and 18, comes out for the Android or iOS or that sort of devices. But yeah, in this video I'm just going to be discussing what I want to see in Farm Simulator and just putting it into more detail. And if Giants do watch this, the company that make Farm Simulator, hopefully they do listen. And I don't expect them to put all of these things in, but put most of these things in. And some of them are for PC users and console users. And well, the majority of it anyways is for console users, because I play my Farm Simulator on a PS4, by my streams. But yeah, the majority of what I'm going to be discussing in this video is going to be for console users, but I'm not leaving out PC users. I'm going to discuss some of them as well. But let's get straight into the video and discuss the first 10 I want to see in Farming Simulator 2019. Now, in every Farm Simulator that I got, I started with Farm Simulator 2013 on the PC, and then I got it for console. And in every Farm Simulator from the 2013 one to the 2015 one and to today's version, the livestock to buy animals was different. In 2013, you bought it from the shop where you buy your vehicles and trailers and all that. And in 2015, did that change? We had to go to a mart and buy them there, which was getting realistic further on, and it was good. Yes, I will have to admit, but I want to put another step to that level, make it more realistic, make buying cattle more fun and entertaining for the players. What I was thinking is, when you go to buy the cattle, you have a choice to either pull up to a little box, the yellow and black boxes, and have a trigger there to buy them. That will bring up a menu like what's in today's Farm Simulator 2017, and just buy them, either automatically have them in your field, or transport them with a cattle trailer. I want Farm Simulator to leave that in, because that was good. Have that little trigger box and either transport them in the cattle trailer or have them automatically put to your field. But for people that maybe want a bit more excitement, a bit more realism, you could just maybe have a door to a building like this building here in the background, walk in and have a trigger maybe, and then you see a cow or sheep or pigs or donkeys or any of that stuff, horses or anything, just going around the ring, and you can watch and you can bid prices for them, because the animals don't have to always be the exact same price. You can bid for them, like when you go into a mart in Ireland or England, whatever they call it in different countries. Since I live in Ireland, we call it a mart, which is an animal livestock marketplace, whatever they call it in different countries. But I'm going to call it mart because that's what we call it here in Ireland. It's a place where you buy cows and cattle and sheep and all that things. Most you probably already know. But you can either go up to the trigger and buy the animals for whatever prices Farm Simulator want you to buy it for, or go into the mart, into a little door, pull the trigger, watch them going around the ring, and bid for them. Bid for different prices. So if you do the mart, it is going to be extra time. It is, I do admit it's going to be extra time, but you could get your cattle for cheaper than €5,000, which is what they are now on Farm Simulator. So yeah, €5,000, or you can just go to the mart and bid and get them for cheaper. And when you buy a few cattle, depending on how much you want, you can probably you could either transport them in your cattle trailer or automatically have them in your field when you buy them. And we could say to hurry things up, it depends how fast you have your time on. If it's in real time, times 5, times 10, times 15, times 60 or times 120, the mart will go faster depending on how fast you have your time on, if you know what I mean. So, since that's discussed, let me just go through a little, well, just explain there in a little short blur. So, buy your cattle the normal way, as Farm Simulator has it. Go to a mart, go up to a trigger, buy whatever cows or sheep or any of that you want for either €5,000, which is what the cows are now, and either transport them in a cattle trailer or have them automatically transported in your field. Or go to a mart, this building in the background, have a little door, walk into it, pull a trigger and watch whatever animal you choose go around the ring and bid for them for different prices, and it depends how fast you have your time on. It will go that fast as well, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's that topic discussed. That's the mart. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next topic. I'm splitting this topic into 2 separate pieces, so you'll see 2 different pictures in the background in a few minutes' time. But this is the first one I want to talk about: a choice to move animals to different fields. Now, in Farm Simulator 2013, 2015, and in today's one, 2017, your animals always go to the same field, which is the cow farm, or your sheep to a sheep farm, or your pigs to a pig farm. I want you to transport them to different fields. If you don't want them in the same fields, transport them to different fields. That would be better, it'd be more realistic, and then, you can give them mail, like nuts. You can have a little rim for the cows to eat silage out of, if you want them to have silage. But yeah, I don't want you to always be feeding them silage and that for their base food and all that. Just let them roam in grass, that sort of thing. And then if you want to bring them back to your shed, your shredded house, you can feed them silage, whatever you want. But I want Farm Simulator to keep the normal idea of the cow farm, the pig farm and all that, but just an option to move them around to different fields, different location, a different field to discover, so you won't be stuck in the same old place feeding your cows or chickens. Well, not chickens, I meant pigs and all that, but this could do with chickens as well. But yeah, but just a choice to move them to different fields. Just look at different fields, roam the map. You'll get to know the map more better as well. So yeah, if Farm Simulator can put that in, it would be great. So what I just said there in a little blur, a choice to move your animals to different fields, so you don't have to always have them in the same place. You can move them out abroad to a different field, and if you want, you can feed them silage in that field, a little rin feeder, or you can just have a little shed as well there that they can go into and just take their food. It doesn't have to be your main cow farm. Could have all the best equipment and stuff, all the big sheds and stuff, but if you want to move them abroad, you can just have a small little shed where you can just dump the silage and all that for them to eat. But yeah, we're going to move on to the second topic of this topic, if you know what I mean. And this is the second topic of the other topic, or this topic. Now, when you move them into a field, it might be a big field, it might be a small field, but if it's a big field, you might want them to be able to roam all of the field. And then you might want to put a fence down, like an electric fence. And this one will run into another thing. It's about Farm Simulator and their placeable fences, but we'll get to that in a moment. This is just an electric fence. Just you can go into your first person view and just plant a fence down. In Farm Simulator now, when you're buying a placeable fence, you're in an awful angle just above planting it, and you can't really see properly is it equal in line with the other fence. So it would be better if you had that invisible green fence, but if you're in your third person view, so you can just roam around and see if it's even with the other fence, so you can get it directly in line, just perfect. But yeah, but an electric fence, you don't have to, you can buy it, but it doesn't cost you to plant the fence, and you can take it up and then store it in a shed. Just when you're picking it up, I know it's a game, but when you're picking it up, it'll just go into like a big bundle automatically when you're picking them up, and when you're dropping them down, like sticking them in the ground, it just goes in. And you can then reel out your electric fence and then test the electric fence to see how much voltage is in it, how much current is in it, and then you can take it up and move them on to the next slot, like hunt them or something. But we'll move on to our next topic now. That topic was a bit short, to be truly honest. And this is what I was talking about in the last topic, the make the placeable fences easier to place. Now, this is the angle I'm showing you here now, is sort of the angle that you get in it, but it's not really that angle, it's more harder. You're way zoomed out, and you can zoom in, but you can't zoom in a lot. So maybe if they keep that angle, but make you be zoomed in a bit closer to it, I don't want, like, the placeable fences, they're so hard to get spot on, even on target. And if they made it just easier, even the camera angle, it's just a little camera angle could make all the difference of placing the fence perfectly. Even if you could place it in third person view, or first person view, whatever you are on Farm Simulator, when you start up the game, you spawn in that place, and you're the person. Why can't you just place the fence like that? You don't need to be going into some shitty out angle, rotating around just to get the perfect angle. But maybe you can do that, but just make it easier, maybe zoom in a bit more, rotate it, just a bit like that, because that looks relatively easy to see where you're placing it. But it'd be way easier if you were in your third person view or first person view, whatever it's called, because it would be easier. First person view, I think it's called. It'd be easier if you're in just first person view, and the fence was in like green if it's able to be placed there, or red if it's not able to place there. But yeah, just make the placeable fences easier to place. Just change up the camera angle a bit, make it be able to zoom in a bit more, or just change the whole placeable thing for fences completely different. I don't know, but just make it easier, Giants. It's too hard. I tried this many times. It does take a long time, and it's never spot on. When you have OCD, or when you just have a look at it, you want it spot on, like perfect, like it is in real life. But that's all I want. I just want you to make the placeable fences easier to place down on Farm Simulator. Now, on Farming Simulator 2017, this is a mod for PC, but not console. But when I watch a PC YouTuber, this mod is actually great. So if they can build this into the game for PC users and console users, especially console users, because I want to try this mod out. It's very good. So if you can just build it into the game to make it the game version, it'd be really good. And then you have a choice of turning it off if you want to turn it off, or turn it on in your general settings, just like this one here, where you can turn off the radio, turn down the volume, any of that sort of stuff. Just have it in a menu, any menu slot really, where you can just change it up a bit, because if you want it on, you can turn it on to have some sort of realistic series. But if you just want to have a nice, fun, relaxing Farm Simulator game, you can be able to turn it off in your menu. Because maybe when you're streaming or making a video on your console, you want to be able to either have a realistic series using the seasons mod, or just have a normal relaxed season. Not season, just a normal relaxed gameplay with no seasons. So be able to have that option to turn it off or on in the menus. But yeah, Giants, please put the seasons mod into Farming Simulator 2019, because it would be great. It really would. And be able to turn it off in your general settings or other different tab settings, whatever the other ones are called. But you have plenty of room there. You have 2 slots there in the bottom right hand corner to put anything down there, or even on the next tab you probably have plenty of room as well. But please, Giants, put this into the built-in game for Farming Simulator 19 and have it for console. And I'm leaving the best/worst for last. whatever you want to call it. Now, any console user would agree with me. Now, if you watch a PC user, they get way more mods than console users. Every week, a PC user would get hundreds of mods a week, while a console user would only get 5 mods a week. And then, at the end of the day, PC users have way more mods than console users. So please, Giants, fix this. Let PC users and console users enjoy the same amount of mods, you know? Make this system or something for console users to have the exact same mods as PC users, because I watch so many PC users and they have so many mods that aren't out for the console, you know, like maps. They play maps that aren't out for console, and it's just a pain, because some of them are good maps and you want to play yourself, but you don't have a PC and you'd rather play Farm Simulator on a console and you want that map on a console. And then there's a few mods as well, like trailers and tractors and harvesters and all that stuff. That's only on PC and not on console. So if Giants, if you're listening to this, try and sort out this problem, because any console user would agree with me. Because it is a pain and it's just not right. It's just not. It's like you're saying PC users are more better than console users, so we're just going to give the PC users more freedom with the mods than console users, but we'll give console users some mods, but not as much as the PC users. That's just a pain, and that's just not, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it right now, but you know what I mean. You're just going for one side, and that's the PC side users. So just make the console have the same amount of mods on PC. When there's a mod released on PC, it might be released on the same day as console. I don't care about that. It can be at least 3 days later. But please have the exact same mods that are on PC for console, so console users can have a better experience and game with Farm Simulator and just use different tractors, because console users barely get any new mods a week. It's either 3 or 5, while PC users get so many mods a week. I used to play Farm Simulator on PC, the 2013 version, and when I was on that, the amount of mods that came out every week was outstanding. I enjoyed downloading them and was getting the hype to load up the game and playing with them. I was excited when I was playing with them. But now when I moved to console, it's not that anymore. All you get is the boring mods. So just fix this, please, for console users, so PC users and console users can enjoy the same amount of mods. Maybe PC users can get the mods 3 days earlier than console users. I don't care. Console users and PC users should enjoy the exact same mods and exact amount of mods every week when they get released. Just make that happen, because it's just not fair on console users. That is going to be the end of this video. If you want to leave any suggestions in the comments of what you want to see in Farming Simulator, I will make another video just directly by your comments. It'll be none of my wish list, because I added them all in this video. It'll be all about what you want to see in Farming Simulator 19. But yeah, that is the end of this episode. Video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe to never miss a video. And I also live stream Farm Simulator and FIFA, so you don't want to miss that. And I'll see ya in my next video very soon. Bye for now.